Good morning, everybody. It is the Mondayest of Mondays ever. I woke up at about 3:30 in the morning, and that moment when you start calculating if you fall asleep right now, how much sleep will you get? That's the moment you don't sleep anymore. So I'm just getting the kids off to school, and then we'll get on with our day. I'm on to the 7th Advent calendar. And look, it's more koi goo. I was totally right. Scylla was like a faker. I knew there was going to be koi goo in it because she thinks so loud. It's really pretty. I love the burgundies in it and the like mustardy. I love the color. And this. It's one of these cups. Chocolate marshmallow swirl. So I have a story to tell you. The other one, I tried to have it and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's just like powdered coffee or whatever. So I poured it into my hot water. And no, it's actual grounds. And so then I grabbed another cup and I put a filter over top, and then I put an elastic band around it, and then I poured it through so that it could filter through. And it did not do what it was supposed to. It did not even look like coffee. It looked like very weak tea. So I dumped it out and I made a different cup of coffee, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, so awesome. Okay, I will talk to you guys. Oh, I have my doctor's appointment to talk about my finger at 9:40, and I just got a reminder. That's why I turned my head sideways. And then I have some editing that I have to do and some paperwork I have to do. So I will check in with you in a bit. When I come to pick up the kids from school, I usually have a little bit of time. So I like to listen to an audiobook and knit while I'm waiting, which is a super relaxing part of my day. And it's actually like one of the most calm probably moments of my day. So today I was editing a new pattern that's going to be coming out, but it has to be test knit first. So I'm going to be looking for test knitters for it. I think I have all of the edits done. When I get home, I'm going to look over it one more time, and then I will be looking for test knitters. It's a really cute t-shirt. It's a v-neck, and it's very cute and really comfortable. I've knit 3 already, and I really love it. So that's going to be ready probably later tonight to find test knitters for, and then by next week, so hopefully I'll have people lined up for that right away, and then next week I'll have all of the edits for my hoodie sweater that I'm designing, and so that should be on Monday, so I should have all of the edits done by Tuesday, and then I'll be looking for test knitters for the hoodie as well, which I'm really, really excited about. I designed the hoodie this summer while I was on bed rest. After I had surgery, I had 2 weeks complete bed rest, and that's when I designed this hoodie. So, but because I'm doing a book, each pattern has gone through the process of being edited and test knit, and each one, like as soon as they're ready to go to test knitters, I've been sending them out. So it's a process, because I think there's 10 or 11 patterns that I've designed that are being tech edited and going through. So I was hoping to have my book out actually by the end of November, but lots of things happened, and I'm just learning to go with the flow. So I'm hoping January, February-ish it should be released, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really it's a huge deal for me. Like, it's putting myself out there in a totally, completely different way that I have never done before. And I'm so excited about it, but also at the same time terrified. So also, like, the fact that there's been hiccups and it's been a slow process is relieves my anxiety a little bit, I feel like. But I do want it out because, like, the production cost of getting it to that point, I need to like start seeing some return on it. I guess is the best way to put it, because I'm paying for a tech editor, and I've been releasing patterns early in a way that I can like at least recoup some of those costs. But because I wasn't podcasting or anything for a year, I'm starting on ground level, And I'm finding that is the most difficult part, because I did have some momentum before I stopped, and then I just dropped off the face of the planet, but I had to. And that's the disappointing / frustrating for me, because if I had stayed on that momentum, then I'd be farther along than I am. But there's absolutely no way I could, like, considering everything that had happened, there was no way I could continue on. Even podcasting I couldn't do. I didn't have internet access for a while, and then I had to, buy furniture because I had none. So it's just that's just, I know it's part of the process, but I'm so excited that I'm going to have a book. That has always been a goal in my life, and I'm so excited that I'm going to have that, and it's going to be well done. And that is another piece that I'm really happy about, is that I am going with any changes that are happening, but it's allowing me the time to make sure that it's being done well. So I already have a publisher. I've already communicated with them about printing and everything. So that is already like worked out, but I just have to get all of the designs done and lined up. And I've actually started formatting the book already, which I'm really, really happy about. It's coming together, and it's something that I'm really proud about. So I can't wait to share that with you. There's still designs that are going into the book that need to be test knit, and that is the part that's going to take a little bit, because the last couple designs that I have that need to be put in there are fingering weight. And so for me, that's not it's not like, the hoodie for me took about a week straight of knitting. So because it's fingering weight, it's longer, it has full sleeves, and it's got a large hood, and a pocket. So it's a lot of additional knitting, but the finished object is so beautiful. It is so beautiful, and I love it so much, and I cannot wait to share with you all what it looks like. It's actually on display at my local yarn store right now, and she's got people that are interested in purchasing the pattern when it comes out, but I'm not quite there yet. So next week I'll have those edits done, like I said, and then I will be able to release that. So for now, I'm going to take a little break, do a little bit of knitting, listen to an audiobook. I'm actually listening to Outlander. I'm listening to the second one, which is Dragonfly and Amber. And the reason I'm listening to the second one, I've gone through all of them, but the second one wasn't available when I went through all of them. So it's the only one I didn't actually listen to / read. So I'm listening to that one right now, and then I don't know if I might just continue on through the series and go through the whole thing again, because I enjoy it so much. And I am that kind of person that if I enjoy something, I will do that thing over and over and over. Like Road to Avonlea, by this time of year, I'm usually watching it, and I will have gone from September to now, would have been Gilmore Girls, and then from now through the Christmas season would be the Road to Avonlea series. So, and that's usually what I do, and I will rotate through those in a year. But this year's been so different, and I've been watching movies with the girls each night. So right now we're doing the Hallmark movie thing, which we didn't do before. We did Little House on the Prairie this year, which we've never done before. I purchased that series. I had it at the old house, but I left it behind. So anything I kind of left there, I'm assuming I probably won't see again. So I've been starting my collection over again, and just from the basic bottom up, and just collecting my favorite ones again. So but I do have the Are You Being Served series, which I haven't watched since I was like a teenager, and the Are You Being Served again. And I love British comedy. That is for real my jam. And so, and I like shows that don't have, like Outlander in the beginning, it took me a little bit watching the shows to, even reading the books, to get into, because of the gratuitous violence. I can't do violence very well, and that's one of the reasons I haven't like watched the news. I haven't watched the news in years and years. I know what's going on because you know what's going on in the world, right? Like, I can find out through Facebook, and my sister keeps up on it, so she gives me like the Coles Notes version. And I've listened to Dr. Bonnie Henry on like the COVID stuff, and so it's like the professionals in the field. That's the kind of the media I click into, because I'm really sensitive to stuff like that. And so for myself, I don't expose myself to a lot of media, because it's because I'm sensitive, and I feel really deeply when people are suffering, and so I take that very personally, and I like click into other people's emotions, and that's more what it's related to. So yeah, so I'm just going to take a little break here and do a little knit. And this was a nice little 10-minute conversation and pick up the kids and then do some dinner and stuff. So I'll check in with you in a bit. I ended up getting a lot of editing done on my future book, so it's looking really good, and I'm really, really happy with it. But that was my evening, and just ate some leftover Chinese food from dinner last night. And I'm gonna watch a movie with the kids, and then we're just gonna head to bed. So I hope you had an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh.